Hey, Kirk, we've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game in the college football world would change since then?
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
And third and short, they hand the ball off. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So TCU's offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He'll be stopped short of the first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. And the Horned Frogs looking to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the football. Pass not complete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the back gets the football. Defense, ears pinned back. They tackle him right there at the 3.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Handoff here from the shotgun. Spinning out of the tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out with fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
The game makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a design run. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running back has it on a screen now. He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Gators will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll feed the back again.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, TCU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Here's the handoff. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line, and it'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Now the handoff. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Took contact on the throw. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring...
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Gators trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
That makes the score Florida 21, TCU 7.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
Defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have the size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up with a sack. Good play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Give it to the back again. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense,
you'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He stopped him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect them. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He was very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Third down now after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting the last.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence on the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Extending the play now. Finding some room with the 25. Oh, and he fumbles. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Gators offense retakes the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand.
Ready?
See what the call is on 1st and 10. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much they would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Can they pick up the first on the ground? The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Florida. This offense is still clicking. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fires it to the wideout. It's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch is made down the middle. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. And the Horned Frogs looking to keep this drive moving. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. 2nd down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
BAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Looks like they'll try to make a play with the return. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. The forward offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. 2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can he get there on the ground? And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Gators. Strong game by this quarterback.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Escapes the sack. And the junior gets home making a sack there. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The offense now operating in empty.
Timeout, TCU.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that.
And looking for a big play here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Florida. It was a foot race, and he won it. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
Florida, 49, TCU.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He'll hand it off. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime.
And the TCU offense takes the field. The first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down out at the 46.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looks like he's going to run it. They make the tackle, but that scramble earns him enough yards for the first down. And the Horned Frogs churn out another first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a third and long.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. The Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking for his big tight end. He's picked for a third time tonight. Look out, he's got some space. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Let's fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That's just an egregious late hit. Obvious roughing the passer. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And the route is on. Here's the point after attempt. BAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. And the Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Florida. And the beatdown continues. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
TCU 14.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. First down here for this offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the Horned Frogs have 1st and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback,
the sophomore able to get home with the sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up an important 3rd down. And he drops back in the gun. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the field goal will be coming on the field now. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
The Florida offense retakes the field. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? We'll try to run it with the option. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Gives it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They're going to run it here. Throws a stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, they keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Bringing pressure. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Gators trying to cash in here in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense.
Touchdown, Gators. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Kicking team out for the PAT trial. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
TCU 17.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the TCU offense takes the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. Off the play fake on first down. He eludes the rush. He'll be tackled. We'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about.
Hold it.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Finding space at the 20. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Horned Frogs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it. Offense.
That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. The offense will stay out there. They are 2 for 3 so far on fourth down tries. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They've converted 2 of 3 so far on fourth down, and they'll stay aggressive here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the
touchdown, Florida. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, up and good.
TCU 17.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee. And they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll try a pass here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Scanning the field, it's Cox. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Out past the 30. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play. Here comes a late flag. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Gators. To stretch the lead, the route is on. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He pulls it in for a big gain. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
And the Horned Frogs are on the move here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
It's now second and goal.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Press coverage now from these DBs. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Dropping back, it's Cox. Pass caught, can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Well, they're going to come up short on the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
Long enough and good. They tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Running with purpose. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. They'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 4. No shot to bring him down. An explosive play. Moves the ball across midfield. Spotted at the 38.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the I think shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
He lets it go on the move. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Florida. And the route is on. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return will be brought down. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Cox. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They'll make the first down in that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback in his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Close to the tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work for 4.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here the interception cost them.
The Florida offense retakes the field. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The Gators are in the red zone. Play action here on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Touchdown, Gators. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback operating an empty set.
Let's go! Flip it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run here, taking a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So, second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Cox. Quick throw, testing the middle. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
A couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. They'll go for it on fourth down for a fifth time. They're 3 for 4 so far today. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Florida. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they get it to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Green 25.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's an out route. The catch made. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And the Gators are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And this one is getting ugly.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution, how they're going about their business.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This has been a monumental... beat down for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. First down here for this offense.
Yankee blue. Easy.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, looking to throw it. He's going to take another shot right here. Catch made inside the 10. The offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. The Gators come to the line with first and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Hornet. Arrow.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Florida. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. They'll try the option play here. Heading for the goal line, and now the ball's knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. The 50, the 40, out past the 30, inside the 10. Can you believe this? It's a fumble return for 2 points the other way. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Cox. Gets rid of it on the move. Tight end makes the grab. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.